What's up guys, Guy495 here with the unboxing and quick flip through of the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition Guide for Phantom Hourglass. Now as you can see, it is sealed, and it's pretty rare to get this sealed for a good price these days, but I was lucky to find this for $15 off eBay. Took a while to get here, but it's definitely worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick look of this, what's included, as well as compare it to the one that was given in this box set, which I also made a video on, so make sure to check out my channel if you want to see an unboxing of that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Here is the front. And here's the back. It includes quite a few extra accessories that are not found in the one included in the Zelda box set. And this guide, of course, is by Prima Games. So let's go ahead and take off the shrink wrap. Okay, so now I've removed the shrink wrap. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the book. Now as you can see, it has gold artwork here. It's slightly debossed, and the artwork on the corner here is representing the Phantom. There's a little kind of smoke, I don't really know the best term for it, that comes out of the Phantom, and it's kind of like this design. Here's a look at the spine, and they are gold gilded pages. Let's take a look at what's inside. First thing you see is the little goodies that come with it when you buy it individually. So first off is a special faux leather stitched bookmark that has the Phantom Hourglass logo on it. Sorry, it's upside down. And if I feel like it, I will take it out and there'll be a video playing right now so you can have a little closer look at the bookmark. And next we have a little booklet. It's basically the introduction to the game itself when you actually play the game. It just tells you what happened in Wind Waker, since Phantom Hourglass is a sequel to Wind Waker. But I'm not going to show you this in case you haven't played Wind Waker yet. But it's made out of the paper's made out of the same material as the pages in the book. Now here is the huge poster map. On one side is basically just the cover art for Phantom Hourglass, and on the upper right hand corner is of course the name, and then on the back is a huge map of the sea. So it's the sea map. Really nice actually. It's a laminated paper. I believe it's still also the same material as what's in the book. So let's go ahead and flip through this quickly. Of course I'm not going to go over everything, but basically these guides are made by Prima Games, and the format is generally the same for every single one in the series. You come out with an introduction and they go over quickly how to play the game, the controls, they go over the types of items and the characters you'll meet, yada yada, and then afterwards you'll get into the actual guide itself and showing you how to walk through every single part of the story so you can complete it in case you get stuck. And as you can see, it is fully colored with very vibrant images and screenshots. And as you can see up here in the corner, there is hearts to indicate how far you are through the game. The more hearts, the farther you are through the game. So it progresses like that until you get to the end, where there's a long list of items and pieces of heart that you can find. So if you're one of the completionists, you want to get everything you can get in the game, then this is great for you. It tells you exactly where the item is, where you need to get it, and where to get it. So that's that. Now I'm going to go ahead and compare this. As you see in the title, is a comparison video as well. And what am I comparing it to? Well, I'm comparing it to the book that's found in the box set, which I also did a video on, so check that out. It's right here. Now, there is a significant difference between this, and I don't think anybody else has pointed this out before because they probably do not have both versions. But the one in the box set is significantly heavier than the one that's not. And that's because the pages in the box set are actually a lot thicker than the one found if it's sold separately. Now, I'm not too sure why they chose to do this, but they also made a little difference also, is that, as you can see here, the binding is different. Top one is the one sold separately with the items, and this is the box set one on the bottom. You can see the binding on the box set one is basically just glued to the actual hardcover, which is of lesser quality than the one that's actually sold separately. So obviously this is better quality. This one has thicker paper. Maybe that's actually cheaper, I'm not sure. I think it is, because there's a general rule where the thinner the paper gets, and that's harder to make and harder to keep it as high quality. So it's easier to actually print on thicker paper. You can see that specifically prevalent in like Bibles, where the pages are obviously very thin to prevent the book from getting very fat. So yeah, so they try to skimp out, you know, on little money on the box set. And also, another thing to note, as you can see on the edge, had the binding are matched up, and you can see right here the book is slightly wider than the one found in the box set, which I don't think I'm a fan of, because then that's easier for it to get dog-eared. So basically, overall, this is a better deal because it's sold separately and it costs more, of course. But if you just want the guide, because both of these have the same exact content, just minus the accessories, then just go with the box set. Now let's go ahead and compare basically the size of this book to some household objects, so you give you a better idea of just how big this book is. Every time I watch videos of unboxings of these kind of collector's books, I never really know what size it is. On screen it looks really small to me, but when I got it I was quite surprised on how big it was. So I have a regular printer paper, 8.5 by 11 inch sheet of paper here, and as you can see, the paper is actually just slightly bigger than the one found in the box set. And as for the one that was sold individually, the printer paper is just slightly smaller. It's about the same size though, almost the same size as the printer paper. So yeah, that has been a comparison and quick look unboxing of The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass Collector's Guide by Prima Games. Make sure to check out my other videos for the box set, as well as my Hyrule Historia unboxing and other Legend of Zelda collector's items. Thank you for watching.